And welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you live on the western side of Dane County and you're looking for a great place to eat lunch or dinner, look no further than Cold Fusion in Middleton. And right now I'm joined by owner and culinary master himself, Joe Perkins. So good to have you back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So what'd you bring with you today?
Well, today I have a couple things. One, I want to highlight a salad that we have on our lunch menu that a lot of people don't know we're open for lunch. So I want to talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about our pad thai.
Okay.
Because I do our pad thai a little different.
Sure.
You can get the pad thai with any protein we have: chicken, shrimp, tofu, salmon. It doesn't matter. Whatever protein you want, we can put with it.
Sure.
We start with noodles. I use linguine, okay, because it fries up a little bit better. I do it mine differently, meaning that I fry my noodles and put them on the bottom as a nest to catch the sauce and the vegetables.
Okay.
Okay. I start with onions, broccoli, sliced red peppers, cabbage, snow peas, carrots, portobello mushrooms, water chestnuts.
Okay, so the noodles are at the bottom while you're frying that all together then?
No, what we do is I start with the garlic olive oil that we use.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then I blanch these in a water steamer, okay, to soften them up a little bit. While those are working, I put my protein in my fry pan with the oil.
Got it.
A little bit of Joe spice so we can get the meat cooking. We fry this in our deep fryer for about a minute and crisp up the noodles, and you make a nest out of it. So
got it. Okay.
After all this is sauteed together with the protein, we pour this on top of it. We add our teriyaki that we make at the restaurant. And if people want it spicy, I just throw a little sriracha in it to make a spicy pad thai.
Got it.
And then we do this, we fry this, put it on the plate, and I pour all this on top it with a little bit of cashews. Give it a little crunch. The texture difference is amazing because you get the crunchy on the bottom, you get the sauce, you get the soft meat, you get the cashews on top, but all the vegetables are also medium. They're not soft, but they're not firm either.
Right.
So,
They still got a little bit of crunch to them.
Exactly. That's how you want them done.
So you actually deep fry these?
Yes.
And they come out like this then?
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy.
Some people when they first get it, they're like, I don't know if I want that. I'm like, treat it as a cracker.
Yeah, right.
When you're eating like a soup or dish or something like that. So when you're done eating your main stuff, you can take the noodles and soak up the sauce with it and crunch on it.
Sure.
For an after thing.
And when people get pad thai and things like that, they put, they have Asian noodles that you can kind of sprinkle on that are hard and crisp like that too.
Right.
So, but you actually are the one that makes them hard and crisp.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Do it to order.
Can I try some?
You sure can.
Excellent. So what is this chicken? That's the
chicken
protein
today.
that's in there?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna try to get, without stuffing my face too much here. Yeah, nice. Peppers add a really nice touch to it. Get a little bit of a crunch from the noodles. It's very, very good there. And then of course the chicken. I'm a big fan of chicken, so that's all good there. And then you got that's cashews then on top?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And you can see the color. The color is the whole different, melange of everything that's going on there.
And you use the fresh ingredients. I mean, this is all fresh ingredients. The broccoli is nice and green. Everything looks just nice and fresh, just cut up today. So that's what's great about that.
And we do it, we're 90% scratch, so I want to do as much fresh as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, talk to us a little bit about the steak salad.
The porter steak salad I came up with a couple years ago. We were adding some salads to the lunch menu because we wanted to bring more people in for not just like chicken and salmon and stuff like that. So I take a filet and I use that, and we start with spring mix, a nice field greens. We add diced tomatoes, our mango relish to give a little sweetness, tartness to it. Yeah. Feta cheese because it's a different cheese. You don't, you can do the cheddar and everything else or blue cheese, but feta is something a lot of people don't use except on a Greek salad. So I put feta with it, and then croutons. And then I take the steak, we cook it medium rare normally, and I make a porter glaze. What that is, I start with porter beer, add molasses and honey and garlic and herbs and onions, and porter beer, and we cook all that down. We add a little sugar to it to give a little sweetness, and then we thicken it. After we thicken it, we blend it so it comes out to a nice glaze. So when we cook the steak, we put the glaze on top of the steak before it's done, and then I just slice the steak and put it on top of the salad.
So there's a glaze on this steak then?
Yes, there is.
Okay. And then can it be ordered with any, it looks like you got ranch dressing?
It comes with ranch normally, but if you want something different with it, I'd say ranch because it kind of blends the creaminess with all that flavor together.
Sure.
People have done it with our balsamic because our ranch and our balsamic are made in-house, so they want to have the most things that we make in-house opposed to something we have to buy.
Right. Mango relish, that intrigues me. Well, can you pour a little bit of the dressing on there for us, and then maybe we can, I can give it a try here. So this is one of the things that you serve for lunch.
Yes, and we actually serve this all day.
Oh, okay.
You're able to get this all day long.
Sure. And what I really like about this is the field greens, the mixed greens. This is not iceberg lettuce. This is like the real deal. This is the real thing here. I gotta make sure I try to get some.
You got some.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I can't even talk right now. This is so good. My eyes are going to start watering because it's so good, literally. Wow. You are really the culinary master.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And I want to make sure that our viewers know this this man broke a 10-year curse in a building, excuse me, a building in Platteville, which is where your first restaurant is, down in Platteville.
Exactly.
A new restaurant every year for 10 years, and you've been there how long now?
2.5.
Wow. And things are going really well for you.
Going very, very well down there.
Yeah.
It's a small restaurant, only seats 57, but they roll through about 6,000 people a month. So they do a very good job down there. Yeah.
Wow.
My chef, my manager, they call me every day. I've already gotten messages today about what's going on, so they do a good job.
Yeah. And so now we want the same thing to happen in Middleton.
Right, and it's growing. We're getting back to where we were last spring when we first opened. We see the crowd coming back now. It's getting cooler. It's the sports that's going to carry itself. So
absolutely,
and especially with the season coming up with parties, we have a party room upstairs. So
okay.
And what people don't understand is I don't charge for my party room. If you're eating my food and drinking my alcohol, it's a free party room, and we hold up to 100 people. You just call and book it. We've already booked quite a few for December, but we have dates open for November, December, and January. So you just have to give us a call.
Okay, so just give a call, and then you'll get them set up with the party room for free.
Exactly.
Excellent,
Yep.
Excellent. Well, Joe Perkins from Cold Fusion, thank you so much for joining us again
Appreciate
today.
it.
It was so great to have you. Don't you go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after this.